Well, it could be the next big tourist attraction to hit the state of Florida. And as Jeff Gutierrez shows us, its creators have a much larger goal in mind. They hope the money made from the theme park will propel them to other planets.
I want to be a part of opening up the future.
And for Joe Palaia, that means Mars.
My dream is to see the settlement of the red planet within my lifetime.
And let's be clear, this engineer with a Harvard degree is not just talking about man simply stepping foot on Mars. No, he's picturing cities, neighborhoods, a new frontier, similar to the settlement of the West.
You're going to see the development of mining towns and other outposts, and then eventually the development of trade, people going back and forth, people settling there.
We want to leap into the future.
Palaia was encouraged to hear two things President Obama said last month at Kennedy Space Center. 3, 2, 1. As NASA counts down to retiring the space shuttle and retooling the direction of space exploration.
By the mid-2030s, I believe we can send humans to orbit Mars and return them safely to Earth.
That was the first thing that encouraged Palaia. The second was who was going to help make it happen. The president made it clear private companies would play a major role.
We will also accelerate the pace of innovations as companies, from young startups to established leaders, compete to design and build and launch new means of carrying people and materials out of our atmosphere.
See, Palaia is part of a young startup the president mentioned. 4 Frontiers, based in Newport Richey, and based on the belief held by the engineers who started it that settlement of Mars could happen.
Yes, we can do this. There's no technological breakthrough required, no science fiction. Just a lot of really good engineering that needs to be done.
For the record, not everyone agrees colonization of Mars is possible, and more research remains about how to deal with things like the atmosphere and temperature issues. And Palaia's company needs money to do the research and the technological development necessary to jump the remaining hurdles toward getting to Mars and settling it. Palaia's answer to the money question?
This might be for a room for a couple.
A space-based tourist attraction the company's building in Titusville called INTERSPACE, slated to open in August 2012. The company's goal for INTERSPACE is to simulate life on a Mars settlement.
To create an environment which is as real and as hands-on and as immersive as possible.
Palaia showed us sketches of the design. It'll be pricey for tourists, $100 to $200 for a day visitor, $500 to $1,000 a day for week-long settlers who will experience everything real life on Mars would include.
It's interactive. It's in your gut, in your face. It's a role-playing experience.
And Palaia hopes the success and, quite frankly, the dollars from the experience will lead to a greater experience that his company can achieve, designing a spacecraft capable of getting humans to Mars where they can settle the planet in Palaia's lifetime.
Those who say that it can't be done shouldn't interrupt the people doing it.
4 Frontiers and its partner company, NewSpace Center, hope to break ground on the attraction later this year. It's going to be located near the intersection of I-95 and State Road 407 in Titusville. Now, we asked Palaia if INTERSPACE can really compete with Kennedy Space Center as an attraction. He says yes, that Kennedy Space Center focuses on the past and NASA's history, but they plan to focus on the future and where we as humans can go. Okay?
Very interesting. Thank you, Jeff. I guess you had a meteorologist there on Mars. It'd be like highs in the 1500s.
Exactly, right, Chance?
That could be another career for you. You should look into that.
You never know these days, right? We've got temperatures in the upper 80s.